so special. I don't know. I don't have words to describe it. I just feel so grateful, so lucky that I get to live this, that I get to live my dreams, and yeah, to even dream that I have one of these forever is insane. Yeah, I remember even before I started surfing, I used to watch surfing with my dad, watch Kelly and Andy battle for world titles, watch surf movies. Yeah, just it was always there. I was always like, even when I didn't surf, I always liked watching it. My Volcom idol was Bruce for sure, and watching his movie parts and him on tour, he was like the guy, one of my favorite surfers at the time. I think he was my favorite surfer for a little while there, and yeah, just the stone, so iconic, just looks so good on the nose of a board. And I always had the dream, and I wasn't picking sponsors when I started. Of course, I would love to be sponsored, but Volcom was definitely my favorite brand, and my first sponsor was Volcom. So I was like, oh my God, I can't believe it. It's crazy. I love how original he was, how like he was raw and he did things the way he wanted, and I felt that inspired my surfing. I think I have like my own style. I didn't try to copy or imitate anyone. I just flow naturally. I do what I like to do, and yeah, I feel calm when I'm surfing. It's like my safe place. This year, I worked on a lot of things, but I think the thing that I worked the most was like on my self-belief, just having the belief that things are gonna go my way, even when I was having terrible heats or like having those scrappy heats, like I said before, like many times, like the winds are amazing and you're like surfing really good, but sometimes those other heats are the ones that make the difference, and I feel they made the difference for me this year. Like last year I had amazing performances, but I was losing those kind of hits, those important ones, those big moment ones where like needed to step up, and I wasn't being able to do it. And this year I just stepped up. Yeah, for sure. It's good to have someone push you like I have Jack push me, and yeah, everyone knows he's an incredible competitor, incredible surfer. He's super cool under pressure too, and that inspires me for sure. And it's like the first person you want to beat is your partner, and I'm that for him and he's that for me, like he's the first person I want to beat because he's the guy that's been there for me a couple of years. We've been pushing each other, and yeah, he's the first guy I want to beat. Yeah, it's pretty cool to think like that. We're like the same age, almost the same age, all of us, but it's good to see all of us ascending to the top and fighting for the top positions and starting, to battle and to kind of beat those guys also, and starting to fight for these things right here. And yeah, it's super cool. It's super nice to see the talent and the drive all of us have to achieve our goals and to win world titles and win events is super cool. I was nervous for sure. I woke up at 3 a.m. and I couldn't sleep again, and yeah, just anticipation, like what the waves are going to look like, what's it going to be, like what time I'm going to surf. Are the conditions going to change when I surf? Are they going to move to restaurants? So all those things were in my head, and yeah, I just felt confident. Seeing how the waves look. The waves were starting to turn on like a bit earlier, and for our heat, it really did turn on. It was starting to pulse, and a lot of waves were coming. So when it's like that, I feel confident. When there's a lot of opportunity, I'm like, okay, I'm stoked. I can go out there and surf the way I want to. After my first wave, I knew I was gonna win. I was like, I'm on. Okay, I feel good. Let's do it. Yeah, it was so cool. I think Hawaii has played a big part in the development of my career. I spent a lot of time there, and I think that has shaped me as like a well-rounded surfer. You know, not just the airs, but feeling comfortable in the barrel with kind of a bigger wave and feeling comfortable with bigger boards and all that stuff. I feel like Hawaii had played a big part on that for my career. And yeah, growing up, watching the Dream Tour and the guys being crowned at Pipe, the last event of the year, the mecca of surfing, you know, yeah, it's good that it's going back that way. I'm excited. Yeah, absolutely. And Hawaii, not just Hawaii, but Hawaii with Volcom, you know, just being there right in front of the wave every day, just spending countless hours in the line of the pipe trying to get a wave and sometimes not getting anything. But yeah, just putting time out there is, yeah, it's really cool. I'm just so proud that I'm giving this to Volcom. You know, they gave me everything. They changed my life, and yeah, just they pushed me to where I am right now. And I'm really stoked to give back in a big way. Yeah.
Thank you.
Cheers.